Hey there, I'm excited to make this picture with you today. This is two bird friends, hanging out on a branch, singing a song or having a conversation. This drawing starts with the shape of the bird's body. I want you to take a close look at that before we draw it. There is a point at the back near the tail feathers. The top head of this bird kind of reminds me of an egg, but there is a deep belly on this bird. I'm going to draw just the shape of the bird's whole body several times to try to help you get a sense for how that is shaped. Let's watch that first. When I go to make my first bird, it will be on one half of the paper. I'm going to save the other half for the other bird. I'm going to put a dot here near the edge. That's where my tail feathers are going to be. And from there, this line goes straight at first. This is the back of the bird, curves for the head, dips deep for the belly, and then goes back sharp to the tail. Let me show you that the other way. I'm going to put a little dot here over near the edge of the paper. And when I bring out the head of this bird, I'm not going to get too close to the other face of this bird because I need to leave room for the beaks. At first, this line is straight. When it gets out here a little ways, it's going to start to curve. It goes deep for the belly and then heads back for the tail feathers. That looks good. Let's now add the tail feathers of each bird. We can do that by swinging out for 3 bumps. Show you the same over here. After that, I'm going to put a hat on the top of each bird. Watch that part. The hat starts with 2 curving lines, and then we're going to place a ball on the top. This one I will just make a circle. On this one I will try to make it seem as though this hat has a little bit of a puffier ball on top of the hat. Your choice. You could make them different or the same. After that, a little lower than the hat, I'm going to put 2 straight lines across here that will represent the scarf. And where the scarf hangs in the front of the bird, I'm going to add 2 extra pieces to show the scarf is tied. Let's do the same over here. Down a little ways, straight lines. And in the front here, we're adding those extra 2 pieces to show that the scarf is tied. Let's make these birds come alive with an eye on each. Large circle or oval, tinier circle. Same over here. We can darken this inner one. And then put a beak on. My beak is going to go straight out, straight in, and a small line to show the bottom of the beak. You can also toss in a nostril with a dot. Let's show the wing of these birds. In the scarf area, from the scarf line, I'm going to take a straight line out, curve back to the scarf for the wing. Straight line out, curve back for the wing. You can put a little bit of curving lines on here to show that there are feathers on the wing. Last thing we need to do here in the drawing, just below the bellies of our birds, we need to bring across a branch that they are standing on. Notice I didn't touch the birds because I'm going to draw their legs next. That is what we'll touch. So these are 2 matching lines, one side of the branch and another side of the branch. Now let's bring down the legs. feet that are touching. Good job. Now, before we color these birds, let's add a few different types of snowflakes up here. Here's how my first snowflake goes. Starts with an X, cross again, little V's at the end of the snowflake lines. Let's try a different one. X, cross again, cross again. This time I'm putting circles at the end. We could add tinier ones that have no additions at the end of the lines because they're too small. These snowflakes are much farther away. And then we can continue adding some that are medium and small sizes as well that still have those details. So here's a small one that has the circles on the ends. I have drawn with Sharpie first, but after you have drawn these birds with pencil and you feel like it's right and you've added snowflakes, you will want to find something like a Sharpie or black colored pencil. Even a black crayon would work. Before coloring, let's take a look at how I colored mine again. I chose to do two different colored birds. I also did matching hats. Your hats could be different. I did a brown branch and black scarves. You can choose different colors for all of these parts. It is, after all, your artwork. But I hope you have fun today making these two birds who are singing a song together or having a conversation on a branch in the wintertime. I hope you enjoy this. Thank you.